Hey fellow math friends, today I'm back with a super interesting math tutorial. But before we begin, thank you to all of you who were who already watched my videos on the distributive property and my variables, well, adding and subtracting variables. So because those are the building blocks of today's topic, a plus b whole cube and a minus b whole cube. Yep, so that's today's topic. So just thank you for coming to my channel and please pay all of your attention, and I will do my best to explain like as simple and as easy as possible. So without further ado, let's begin. So a plus b whole cube. What does it mean? Well, if you already watched my a plus b whole square, you see something like this tiny number here. And if we know that this just means, then that means that a plus b whole cube, because if this is square, it should mean nothing but a plus b dot a times b. Yep, so this is nothing but a plus b times a plus b times a plus b. So that's just pretty much it. So now that you know what a plus b whole cube is, look what it actually is, it should make it easier for you to understand. So let's start the math. So first of all, let's write a plus b whole square. So this is a plus b whole square. Okay? So we're gonna add the third a plus b. Not just yet, we'll add it later. So if we wanna do this, a times a is square. AB a times a is a square, a times b is ab, b times a is ba, and b times b is b squared. So now we can simplify this by adding these two ab's. So since these are just like terms, we can simplify this into this is a plus b whole square in its simplest form. So now we are ready to add the third a plus b. So buckle your seats, fellow math people, because now we're heading for a pretty bumpy but still easy road, okay? So now, first, since a squared and a, they can multiply. Since a is just multiplying with a squared, it would just turn into a cubed. And now, a squared times b is square b. And now, we did this one. So now, 2ab times a is 2a squared b. And then 2a squared b, no, 2ab times b is 2ab squared. And now, since we finished this, and b squared and a is an unlike term, b squared times a would be b squared a. Simple. So, yep, b squared times a is, yep, okay. So now b squared times b would just be b cubed. Oh, that's a lot of b's. So this is a plus b whole cube in its not simplest form. So we can simplify this by combining like and unlike terms. So first, like the way I like to do it, when you see like a number, check for any like or unlike terms. But for this one, a cubed does not have any like terms. So it would just be as it is. Now, a squared b, we have one here, and yep, that's it. So it's like since we already have 2a squared b, and like we just be adding another a squared b, it would be 3a squared b. So now you finished simplifying a cubed and these. So now look for ones here. So 2ab squared, and b squared a are also like terms. So now this will just add up to be 3ab squared. And now, since the only number left is b cubed, and it doesn't have any more to simplify with, to just be here all alone with no simplifications needed. So this is a plus b whole cube in its simplest form. So a cube plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cubed. So now that we did a plus b whole cube, let's do a minus b whole cube. So yeah, buckle your seats again, people. So now we can just put a minus b times a minus b. And listen, just like a plus b whole cube, we wouldn't be adding the third a plus b just yet. So now a times a is a square, and a times b is ab, b times a is ba, and b times b is b squared. And again, we can simplify this like by just doing square minus 2ab. So now, we can parentheses this. So yeah, so we can parentheses this. And now we can add our third a minus b. So now, a squared times a is a cube. A squared times b is a squared b, since unlike terms can't like add or multiply. 2ab times a is 2a squared b. 2a squared b times b is 2ab squared. B squared times a, if you guess b squared a, you're correct. And b squared times b is b cubed. Now we can simplify this again. So since a cubed cannot simplify, since it's an unlike term with all of these, but a squared b, it can be simplified with this one and this one. So now it would be 3a squared b. So now that we did this and this, now 2ab squared, since like there's b squared and b squared both here, and since like these are just the same things, these would add up to be 3ab squared. Now since b cubed is an unlike term with all of these, we just write it here. So this is just the topic of the video. A plus b whole cube and a minus b whole cube. So it's not as hard as you think. Like it's actually kind of simple. So in conclusion, if you just know the right usage of distributive property and variables, you can just ace it in math. So yeah, I hope that this tutorial was helpful in understanding these two concepts, and I will see you in my next math tutorial. Bye everyone.